Okay, so we're on section 5 now. So we're going to start solving quadratics with no real roots. So these are the quadratics at GCSE you would have been told to write no roots or no solutions and move on. However, we've got the tools now to be able to solve these ones. So let me start with a nice straightforward one. So like I said in the last section, we normally use z as our variable. So z squared plus 9 equals 0. Okay, so to solve that at GCSE, you probably would have took the plus 9 to the side to get z squared equals minus 9. And then you would square root. So z equals root minus 9. And you would remember, because you practiced lots, the plus or minus. But at this point here, you would say, can't square root negative, so no real roots. However, now we know that we can call this an imaginary number. So plus or minus, I can write that as root 9 times root minus 1, which is plus or minus 3i. So the solutions to this equation are z equals 3i and minus 3i. Okay, let's try a slightly trickier one. So let's have a look at solving z squared plus 6z plus 25 equals 0. Well, don't try and factorize it, because that's not going to be any real roots. Instead, what I want you to do is use one of the other two methods. So either complete the square or formula. Now, personally, I prefer completing the square, but formula will equally work. So if you wanted to use the formula, you could spot that a equals 1, b equals 6, and c equals 25. And you would sub that into the formula, and you would get z equals minus b, so minus 6, plus or minus square root b squared, so 6 squared, minus 4 times 1 times 25 for c, all divided by 2 times s, 2 times 1. So z equals minus 6 plus or minus 36, take away 100 is minus 64 over 2. So z equals minus 6. Well, we know root 64 is 8, so it's plus or minus 8i divided by 2, which gives us minus 3 plus or minus 4i. So that's how I can do it using the formula. Complete the square, like I said, I think I prefer that method a bit more. What I would do here is I would half the coefficient of the z, so z plus 3 in the square bracket. Now when I do that, I would get a plus 9 at the end, 3 squared, so I need to take away that 9, I want 25 instead. Then I would just simplify this a little bit, so z plus 3 squared minus, plus 16 equals 0. Take the 16 to the side, so minus 16, square root it. Well, when I square root minus 16, root 16 is 4, so square root minus 16 will be 4i. So 4i, now remember plus or minus the square root of something, and then take the 3 to the side, and we normally just put the real numbers first, so minus 3 plus or minus 4i. Same answer, both methods, you choose whichever one is best for you. So if I go back to the beginning, I'm just going to write the answers was 3 plus 4i and 3 minus 4i. Now remember, all this time we're trying to spot patterns with the roots. So in the last one, we had 3i and minus 3i were the two roots. Here we've got 3 plus 4i as a root and 3 minus 4i as a root. Hopefully you've spotted something already. So I need to do the practice now, the questions, and see what you can spot about all the solutions to each of them. Okay, and then tune back in for section 6.